What's up, everybody? It is the Best Buy Kids Move, and I'm back with a video. So today was a big rumor day. Shout out to Nate the Hate, Randall Thor. There's a lot of rumors floating around. Some of it came out about the developer direct, which I think sucks because it's a spoiler with, I guess, some of the things like what's going to show up, the Final Fantasy and all that other stuff, which is cool. Finally, Square Enix coming to their senses to support Xbox. It looks like Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, remake, they're all going to make their way to Xbox. The first remake game coming this year, and potentially 16 as a shadow drop the day of the direct. I think that would be dope. If that happens, you know, bookmark this. If Final Fantasy 16, the Western Final Fantasy, the version of Final Fantasy I can actually probably get jiggy with, comes to Xbox as a shadow drop in 2 weeks, yes, I will buy the game. No problem. It doesn't have to be on Game Pass. I will buy it. Probably won't beat it, but I will buy the game. I will support Square Enix in that. And that's only if that happens, because I think that would be a good look. But they better drop that Forspoken the same day, because Forspoken is due to come to Xbox as well. But let's talk about the bigger picture, because a lot of people are trying to, you know, soften the blow. It's like, oh, Xbox is getting PlayStation games because PlayStation games getting Xbox games. No, Xbox is getting long overdue Square Enix games that these games were supposed to be on Xbox. So these don't count. PlayStation isn't really losing anything. And one might add, so right now, the rumor that they have is that Xbox plans to launch Halo Master Chief Collection, and Microsoft Flight Simulator on a PlayStation 5 this year. And I think the rumor also is that Gears of War Ultimate Edition, I guess that game's like 10 years old this year. Gears of War Ultimate Edition, which was a remaster of the first game from 2006. And they're going to be remaking Gears 2 in Ultimate Edition. Not in Ultimate Edition, but Gears 2 in Unreal Engine 5, which that would also launch on a PlayStation 5. And I'm trying to think if there's any other game. Hi-Fi Rush to launch on the Nintendo Switch 2, which is fine. Xbox doesn't own the studio or I don't think they own the IP anymore either. I think they gave that back. And Indiana Jones, I believe, is rumored to launch on the Nintendo Switch 2, which is fine or whatever. It's a multi-plat license. So the biggest thing is like the Halo situation. Obviously, the heartbeat of Xbox, Halo, Gears, Forza. Obviously, if Halo goes, any game thing goes. But when I saw this announcement, or not the announcement, when I saw this thing show up on X, I actually wasn't phased or bothered or shocked or surprised by it. If the Master Chief Collection launches on the PlayStation 5 and Switch, I'm actually fine. I would actually reinstall the game. I think that's what I tweeted. It's like I would reinstall the game because I would like Halo Master Chief Collection. To me, one of the best releases, one of the best collections of games. I know it had a rocky launch because of server issues, but they got that thing fixed. They fixed that thing and they supported this thing. They supported this thing more than they supported Halo 5, more than they supported Halo Infinite. Master Chief Collection is the truth. It's really the only Halo platform anyone should really be playing on. If you don't like Halo 5, if you don't like Halo Infinite, Halo Master Chief Collection is it. For those who wants to, live in nostalgia and play classic Halo 1, classic Halo 2, this is it. My favorite Halos of all time have been Halo 3. I like Halo 4. Halo Infinite is definitely up there, and Halo 5 is up there. Halo 3, I would say, is my ultimate as far as of the trilogy. Halo 3 for sure, absolutely. I think I'm not mad at this because you gotta think about it. Halo Master Chief Collection, the collection itself, it came out on Xbox One in 2014. Yeah, 2014. So it's over 10 years old. So. And the game has been properly enhanced for every iteration of Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox One X, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X. You play it on the Xbox Series consoles or the X consoles. This is a 4K experience at 120 FPS. If you played it on the Series S, I believe this is a 1440p experience at 120 FPS. Unless you're playing on a display that's locked at 60 hertz, then you're going to get a 60 FPS experience. the best looking games in this collection is Halo 2 Anniversary, because that looks godly. That they got that anniversary update, so graphically it looks amazing. Actually, this also includes Combat Evolved's Anniversary as well, because that one had got like a 360. I don't know if it got a 360 remake, and then that has been upgraded when it released on the Xbox One. So that's a clean image. All the games are at like 4K. At the Halo 4, to me, obviously, just by a share of being like the newest one, is the best looking, in my opinion. But this is a great thing. And if they launch this, if they do this, please do it. It's going to be an experience. I would assume they would do cross-play. That's going to breathe new life into this game. I'm almost no. I think they should. I would say they should probably launch it as a free to play. But then no. You want to? There's no. I don't think they monetize MCC. So I guess they could sell it. They'll probably sell it for like $40 maybe. But if they want to maximize player count, you know what I mean? I would definitely. It'd be worth a shot. Maybe they launch the multiplayer as a free to play and then have people buy the campaign packs. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just kind of but this is a even though it's Halo, it's literally the heartbeat of Xbox. This was something I actually didn't mind. Microsoft Flight Simulator, don't mind, really don't care. Gears of War, again, it's like if Halo goes, Gears go Ultimate Edition again. It's a very old game at this point. My only thing about Gears of War Ultimate Edition, right, which is Gears of War 1, that game has not been enhanced or re-released for the series consoles. So if they're going to be doing a direct PS5 port, you would assume it's going to have some enhancements, running at maybe 4K, running at 60 and 120 hertz. This game can easily run at 120 FPS, like at 4K. Considering this is pretty much Xbox One tech. I don't think they're doing like a UE5 release. I think they're just going to port the game. Obviously, my thing is if they're going to port the game to PlayStation 5 and support the PlayStation 5 natively, as far as make sure it has, DualSense support, high resolutions. If it's going to support the PlayStation 5 Pro, then best believe they should release an update for the game that enhance it or optimizes for the Series X and S. That's where, like I said, if this is just we're making a PlayStation 5 version, because remember the game that we currently have of Gears of War Ultimate Edition is the 2015 game, which is the Xbox One era game. Yeah, it's like 1080p 60 FPS, which it has never been optimized for the series consoles. To optimize it for the series consoles, you make this that would be 4K, 120 FPS, 4K, 60 FPS, whatever, and make sure there's parity between the PlayStation and Xbox version. Otherwise, I don't mind that it releases. My thing is the caveat: if you're going to do that, then yeah, you definitely upgrade the existing one that's on the Xbox consoles today. There's also like a Gears 2. They're saying that's going to be announced or revealed in UE5. Gears 2, in my opinion, is the best Gears of War game. It was the best Gears of War experience I've ever had during a 360. Only problem is the multiplayer was so broke. It was fun as hell. It's the most broke multiplayer. I spent probably more hours than anything in that multiplayer, dude. Gears 2. Again, these are, like I said, we're in a time with we're console gaming, and I can't even just, if Xbox is really making it really tough to be a console fanboy. I got another video that I want to talk about that kind of like where I really want to dig deep in where I think Xbox needs to go if they're gonna be taking on this multi-platform approach, or everything's an Xbox approach. They have to move fast and start, upgrading their software and operating systems and stuff like that, so that they can actually truly deliver that across multiple platforms. But as far as Final Fantasy finally coming to Xbox, this is due diligence. It should have been came to Xbox. Square Enix was just throwing money away for a short-term bag. What Xbox is doing is essentially, I'm gonna do a little quick rant. Xbox, they finally have every studios to produce high quality games at a amazing cadence. They achieved that, but unfortunately, they did not sell enough consoles for this to be a thing that they can support. Like they have so much content that just selling it to Xbox gamers and Game Pass subscribers isn't enough. Is actually self-suicide, right? That didn't make sense what I just said, self-suicide. They actually now have to sell it, and now they're just looking at the market and just looking at the business, and it's just business is business. Yes, we make consoles. Yes, we make devices. Yes, we have software. We have services that our content can be, consumed through, but they have to look at it. Just look at it. PlayStation is outselling Xbox 5-1, so they say. And, if anybody's going to be upset, at the end of the day, there's nothing, I said this in the video before, there's nothing greater than a PlayStation fanboy. They're undefeated. You will not beat them. There's more PlayStation fans than there are Xbox fans. And PlayStation fans in the console space is the Apple user. They're the iPhone users. It's the market. And I blame this on consumers for buying PlayStation over Xbox, even though Xbox, to me, in my opinion, is the better option. They didn't buy Xboxes enough in a rate to make it an even playing field. Everybody flocked to PlayStation. Now, it seems like gaming's kind of suffering for it. But what it did was, it's like, okay, it literally turned Xbox into a, third party. And I mean, Indiana Jones and Fable, these great looking games that they got coming out, I mean, they're not going to have a zeitgeist if Xbox is barely pushing 1 million units on a monthly, basis. You know what I mean? I'm a happy Xbox fan, but I'm a happy Xbox fan. I will always game on Xbox as long as there's a console. I'm gradually moving over to PC for some games and whatnot, but on the Xbox app. But yeah, this is the reality of what they have to do. What I would say is what Xbox fans should hope for and should want is that the industry forces PlayStation to do the same thing, because that's the only time it's actually going to feel okay. That's the only time it's going to feel okay. But if PlayStation do the same thing, like, MLB, yeah, we got that game, but I don't count Death Stranding. Yes, I know it's using a proprietary engine, the Horizon engine, the Decima engine that's used for PlayStation IPs. Final Fantasy, I don't count. That doesn't belong to PlayStation. That belongs to Square Enix. Xbox is literally giving PlayStation and Nintendo like first party IP, like IP that the brand was, born on. So it's like, it is what it is. Like, me personally, these games to me don't move the needle for me, and I hope they are successful. And the thing is, and as an Xbox fan and them buying all these, studios and making all these great games, it's like all these games that they put out can't be like, what game? Like, they can't be Hi-Fi Rushes. They can't be, Psychonauts 2s. They can't be these great games that just commercially flop because they're only exist on they don't exist on the console that they want them to exist on. People these days don't seem to be buying consoles for great games because Xbox has all the great games, and now Xbox is essentially forced to release these games on PlayStation and Nintendo. Again, like I said, the Xbox has a lot of great content coming out. Personally, again, for me, I own an Xbox, so it actually doesn't make a difference. I'm just happy that they're putting out new games. Some of these games are going to land on PlayStation Day and date. Some of these games are going to land on at a later date. They're going to breathe new life into some of the games that they already existed. Some of these games are just going to have a boost in income just by releasing on PlayStation. And to me, that's I'm not mad at it, dude. I am not mad at it. But just looking at from a perspective of people, who might be upset by this is like, hey, I mean, they should have bought an Xbox. You know what I mean? The thing is just the industry, it's the market, and this is how monopolies happen. This is how competition gets crumbled, and you're left with like one device. Is that everybody flocks to one thing because it's whatever it is, and next thing you know, all their other options are gone, and because people just like sheep buy the same thing. To me, again, PlayStation, like I said, it's a cool console. I just think Xbox has the better option as a console, but PlayStation is clearly more popular. But Xbox is in a situation where they're about to put out all this great content, and this stuff has to sell to a degree. Obviously, they want to grow Game Pass, and they still have a potential to do that, but they still have to get money on the back end some way. These games still have to have that zeitgeist. So if that's the way, if PC and PlayStation gamers are going to carry the retail, the unit sales for these games, while Xbox customers carry the ongoing subscription fees, and to me that sounds genius. It is what it is. It's like, but the console war, obviously it's over. I still prefer Xbox. If I look forward to the day Halo Master Chief Collection launches on PlayStation and Nintendo, not because I'm not gonna play them on those devices. Not for me to play them on the devices, because I think it's gonna bring the community back to those games. And Halo, obviously, which is the funnest part about the Master Chief Collection, is that incredible vast multiplayer. I hate that everybody just plays freaking Fortnite and shit. Like, Halo's best multiplayer experience I've ever had, and I hope that with them launching on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch with this game, that it breeds new life and people flock back to it. And if that's the case, definitely I'm reinstalling Master Chief Collection, and I would love to play and see how the new users react to it. But yeah, man, we will see, man. This video kind of carried on. I said this would be a quick video, and I keep messing that up. This is not a quick video. It's 18 minutes. But thank you guys for watching, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next video. As always, Xbox is the best box. I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm out of here. Peace.